lazy butt, have you fixed the economy yet?
Shut up, Mom.
Excuse me, mister, you're the one who's part of the FOMC. Have you even come up with a monetary policy according to recent indicators?
Not yet, I'll get to it though.
Do you even know what the indicators are? Oh my God. This is the civilian unemployment rate, the number of unemployed people compared to the size of the labor force who are jobless and looking for work. It's currently at 5.8%, above the 5.5 natural rate of unemployment. So, this means that we are not fully employed as an economy and are not producing at our full potential. This is the headline consumer price index, the measure of a basket of items in one period compared to the same basket of items in another period. It's at 1.7. The core CPI, which doesn't include food and energy prices, is at 1.8. Because these two aren't equal, we can see how volatile energy and food prices are. Right now, they're contributing to inflation. And this red graph is the headline personal consumer expenditures, the measure of price changes in consumer goods and services. It's at 1.7, while the core PCE is at 1.6.
Wait, so that means...
Yes, volatile energy and food prices are decreasing consumption.
The federal funds rate? I think I've heard that.
Good. I mean, you do work for the FOMC. But in case you don't remember, the federal funds rate is the interest rate that the Fed sets for banks to charge other banks when lending money. It's been really low since the Great Recession, around 0.25%, to stimulate bank lending and money creation within the economy, ultimately increasing our total output. Targeting the federal funds rate is one of the most important monetary tools of the Fed. This is the real GDP, the measure of our economy's output adjusted for inflation. It increased in quarter 3 by 3.9%.
But we're still in a recession?
Yes, there is still a recessionary gap between our real GDP and our potential GDP. But this gap has been steadily closing in recent years. Finally, this is the total non-farm payrolls employment, a measure that excludes government employees, nonprofit organization employees, farm employees, and personal household employees. It increased 310,000 persons in November.
That makes sense because our real GDP is increasing.
Exactly, you idiot.
So is there anything else I need to know?
Are you an idiot? Of course there are other things you need to know.
Like what?
For starters, there's the Treasury yield curve rates. Before a recession, rates for short-term treasuries would rise, while rates for long-term treasuries would fall. But because this isn't happening, there's no indication of an oncoming recession.
Good to know. What else?
Well, since the recession, the economy has been expanding at a moderate pace. Like I've said, real GDP has gone up and unemployment has gone down. However, inflation has continued to run below the Fed's long-term objective.
Okay, that's good and all, but how am I supposed to come up with a policy to address all these indicators?
Here you go, kid. Have you ever heard of economy.com? Get off your butt, use it to find an interest rate and the right policy to help our economy, and get out of the house for good.